Hey, this is SJ Talks from Life coming back at you with another video. I'm gonna play this clip and I'll be back with my commentary.
Is drawing unexpected reaction on social media. Many people expressing support for the shooter. As Fox 11's Gina Silva reports, this has everything to do with the high cost of health care.
Nobody deserves to get on their way to work. Nobody deserves to get their health care claims denied either.
All over social media, people are posting how they feel about the victim.
Someone said thoughts and prayers and deductibles.
And the shooter in the United Healthcare murder case.
The assassin was super impressive, okay? We've never seen anything like this.
The high-profile killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson has sparked discussions about healthcare policies, corporate practices, and economic frustrations.
United Healthcare, by a 90% margin, denied more claims than any other insurance company on the market.
Deny, depose, defend. If that isn't a loud, clear message to all these CEOs across the board of these health insurance companies, I don't know what is.
We feel like we're living parallel lives with the elite in our country.
That Danish guy is a social media influencer with 2 million followers on TikTok. He is a skilled internet sleuth known for finding people. While he does not condone killing anyone, that Danish guy has no interest in tracking down the CEO's killer.
A lot of us aren't that sympathetic towards somebody who has caused the death of many countless people. I mean, it's unknown. One-third of this healthcare company's claims are denied, approximately one-third. That is outrageous. It's more than double the industry standard.
He's not the only online sleuth refusing to join the manhunt, and many on social media are glad to see that.
I just want to remind everyone that the snitches get a stitches, and the stitches might not be covered by your insurance plan.
You can have a claim and it's not going to be covered.
Psychologist David Swanson finds some social media
stitches and the stitches might not be covered,
but sees them as mere frustration and a form of venting.
I certainly don't think that these people are glorifying murder or agree with murder. But I think what this is it really kind of speaks to how frustrated people are. Things are so incredibly expensive, and health insurance by itself is ridiculously expensive. And
okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. Yeah, they caught the guy, that little square up the top, the unaliving. I'm sure you guys have heard about the unaliving of the CEO of Brian. What was his name? Of United Healthcare. And they caught him. You see that little box up there where they're saying that they did catch him. His name is Luigi Megango. Yeah, his name was Luigi Managon. It sounds like he's an Italian guy. That sounds Italian. I thought this was very interesting. I'm glad they caught him. A lot of people have been reading in the blogs and looking at the different videos and clips, and you guys have seen this here. Of a lot of the people are saying that they don't feel bad about this man being unalived because United Healthcare has denied lots of claims. And I think it speaks volumes about the healthcare system in this country. And they say that he's responsible for a lot of deaths because a lot of people were saying that, people with cancer, they denied certain treatments of people that had cancer and everything. And they denied quite a bit of cases, certain things that they won't cover. And I think it's really interesting because it speaks volumes about the healthcare system in our country, that the healthcare system in this country needs a serious overhaul. There's other countries such as Canada that has free healthcare, and this is just ridiculous. Obama, he did try to attempt to get us some health. We need a universal healthcare system. And Obama did attempt it with Obamacare. They criticized it, but at least he did try. All the other presidents didn't try to do a doggone thing. Now the one that's going in there now ain't gonna try to do nothing. You know what I mean? He ain't said nothing about no health care. So this is a serious issue. This has been a serious issue in this country for decades, and it's really sad. I had to quit my job to get health insurance. I kid you not. I could not get on Medicaid until I quit my job, because I quit my job because of my back and leg issues, and I literally could not get on Medicaid. I had to quit my job and become disabled in order to get Medicaid. Now that's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. So when I was working, I couldn't get it, and I couldn't get it on my job because I remember I was reading the paperwork at the job, and they was talking about the deductibles and things like that. The deductibles were so high, and you couldn't get the coverage. Okay, you had to meet so much money in deductibles before you can get anything covered. It was something like that. And I remember crying because I literally started crying because I'm like, there's no way I can afford this. And so I literally, this last job I had, I was on it for 2 years, and I literally had no insurance. Of course, I've worked without insurance before, and I go to a community health center. And so at this community health center, they have a sliding fee scale where, and because I was having some flashing in my eyes, on the corner of my eyes. My corner of my eye kept flashing. And so I went to our community health center. That's where I go. And was able to, I was still able to be seen by the eye doctor, and they put me on the sliding fee scale thing. So that was, and then I have a thyroid condition. I have to take a pill every day. So they was able, I was able, of course, the thyroid medication is not even $20. It's under $20. So I was able to still get my medication, but in order to get in to be seen by a doctor, I had to get on their sliding fee. Like with the situation with my eye, I was able to get on that sliding fee. But as far as my checkups and things like that, I skipped a lot of that because I didn't have insurance. So and that's one time I worked 6 whole years without no insurance. They would give the children Medicaid, but they wouldn't give it to me. I literally worked 6 whole years, and it was by the grace of God I stayed healthy relatively healthy during that 6 years. Yes, I kid you not. I worked 6 years straight with no type of health coverage. Couldn't afford to get it on my job. And like I said, they would give it to the children. They wouldn't give it to me. So this is a major issue in this country. I had to leave my job. I literally had to quit my job because I became disabled. And that's when I was able to get on Medicaid, full Medicaid. But when I was working, they would not give it to me at all. And I literally, like this last job I worked, well, actually longer than that. I was working longer than that with no insurance. I had no, because I think on the other 2 jobs before that, I didn't have no insurance either. So that's what I'm saying. Um, the healthcare system in this country sucks. It sucks. It really sucks because some people, if you don't meet the income guidelines for Medicaid, you have a lot of people in this country that are working poor, and they can't afford the deductibles and things. And that was my situation with me on my job. I could not afford the deductible, and I literally sat there and cried. When I was reading all that, I said, "There's no way that I can afford this." I couldn't afford it, and so it's really sad. And this is a problem that a lot of Americans have. Lots of Americans have this problem. And then when you do get on health insurance, when you do get some type of health insurance, such as this one, then it don't have a serious health condition, don't have a serious health condition like cancer, or they gonna shorten their hand about what they gonna cover. It's like they don't even care about people. And United States is greedy. A lot of everything is about the money. Everything is about the money here in the United States. The healthcare system is greedy in this country, and I don't condone this man gunning this man down. I don't condone violence, and I don't condone unaliving someone, because all they're gonna do is get somebody else to fill his position, and they're gonna keep it moving. Okay, it's nothing is going to change, you know. And they just took him away from his loved ones. I don't condone violence. I don't condone unaliving anybody. I don't think it's right for people to saying that he deserve it or whatever, you know. Um, I was reading the blogs. They're saying some terrible things about this man, and it's like he's responsible for a lot of deaths and all that stuff. And they said it's a lot of things that United Healthcare will not cover, you know. And so that's what I'm saying. This healthcare system, they need to fix this healthcare system in the United States. It sucks. Other countries, have free healthcare. United States don't. It's just like my mother. This is a good opportunity for me to rant about my mother. Um, she's for the elderly. Stuff should be free for the elderly. My mother had a serious health condition, and it's, oh my goodness. They didn't cover everything. And she worked for the federal government. You used to be. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've always heard that was the best job that you could get in this system, is a government job. Yeah, the insurance is not even good with the federal government unless you're a veteran and you can get into at the VA. That's the only way. But my mother worked for the federal government, and when people get up to a certain age, they shouldn't have to pay a dime. They shouldn't have to pay nothing. Healthcare should be free. Over you get to a certain age. You get up to a certain age, healthcare should be free. Elderly people shouldn't have to worry about paying nothing. Come on now. You get to a certain age, it should be free. You shouldn't have to. But see, even the elderly, nobody has good coverage in this country except for maybe babies and children. Babies and children can get on Medicaid. They make sure the children are covered. I got to give them that. They make sure the children are covered. But like I said, for years, my children could get on Medicaid. My two sons could get it, but I couldn't get it. And I couldn't always afford to pay for it on my job, even if the job offered it. I couldn't afford it. You know what I mean? So you know, it's really sucked to be me. you know, and you think they want to take care of the mama because the mama got to work. You think they take care of the mama, but they don't care. They don't care. I mean, this country is greedy. The healthcare system in this country is it's about greed. It's about the money. It's about greed, and it needs to change. They don't care about people. And that's why a lot of people are not caring, because he's a CEO now of United Healthcare. And they say that they deny a third of their claims. And a lot of people, like I said, it's not feeling bad. But like I said, I don't condone, my condolences to his family. I don't condone violence. I don't condone what this man did. That is never the answer. All they're going to do is get somebody else to fill his position at this point. I don't know. And I think it's personal to him. It's probably personal to him. Either him or a family member couldn't get covered for something. Oh, this is definitely personal. So this really speaks volumes about our healthcare system in this country. It really does. Um, Let me know in the comment section if you guys ever went without. Let me know if you ever went without insurance. You ever was working, but your job offered it, but you couldn't afford to pay the deductibles? Or have you had any history with United Healthcare or any other coverage, and had any problems with getting things covered? Just let me know what your situation is. I ain't trying to get all up in your business, but yeah, let me know if you've had issues with staying covered, getting covered. Cause Medicaid, if you don't meet that income guideline, you ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. You is not gonna get it. I had to become disabled, quit my job, become disabled, and quit my job in order to get any kind of insurance. That's the only way I could get it. And that's a shame. But when I was working, I couldn't get it. And I prayed for good. I mean, by the grace of God. I mean, like I said, before I ran into my back and leg issues, my health was, relatively okay. Pretty good, decent for the most part. And I made sure I tried to take care of myself. But it just, like I said, it's a lot of Americans that's having to deal with that situation. It's a lot of working moms, a lot of working mothers, a lot of single mothers, and a lot of working parents all across the board, working poor that are not covered, adults that are not covered. But they can't wait to take them taxes out of that check. They can't wait to get them taxes out of that check. They can't wait. They can't wait to get them taxes out of that check. They can't wait to get that money out of you. And I think it's sad. I think it speaks volumes that this shooting, I mean, maybe that's what his goal was. This shooting definitely sheds a spotlight on our healthcare system in this country and how bad it is. And United States ought to be ashamed. This is supposed to be the richest country in the world. But you have the highest poverty. You got extremely high poverty rates, high homeless rates, high rates of people that's not covered, no insurance, or and people, you got people that's going broke. I mean, don't get cancer or something like that. You got people that's going broke trying to pay for. It's sad. It's really sad. You have a major health condition, and even elderly people, they still try to make them pay out of the little money they get. It's sad. This is the sad situation that we have in this country about the healthcare system, and a lot of people are not caring about this man. That's sad, because I mean, it's sad. You know, I don't condone violence, but I think it speaks volumes about the healthcare system in this country. But hit me up in that comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Let me know about your situation. Let me know how you feel about this situation here. Do you feel the same way these people feel? I'm no judgment. I'm no judgment. I promise you. I promise you guys I won't judge you. But just hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on this situation. Okay, hit that like, subscribe, and share, and a notification. And until the next video, you guys be blessed.